Break comes higher, and you sit there with yourself looking mighty fine.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to China Cycling. I'm here today with this quick look at fake Fizik Arione R1 carbon saddle. A very black, plain box, pictures of saddles. This looks like a specialized Ronin. Maybe this looks like a Fizik Arione. This one looks like a specialized Power, maybe. So let's have a look what we have inside. Dun, 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 dun. Aha! Apparently, a Fizik Arione with full carbon rails. Very fat-looking carbon rails. Suspiciously fat-looking carbon rails. Absolutely nothing else in the box whatsoever. Just this guy. Huh. Okay. Not bad. First impressions, everything looks okay. Nothing crazy. It's pretty light. Yeah, that feels pretty light. I'd guess 160, 100, maybe a bit more. Yeah. Let's check it out on the drug dealer scales. Let's have a look. Where are we? 165.4. So yeah, not the lightest saddle in the world, but this was 388 renminbi, which is about 35 British pounds, 34 British pounds. I'll tell you in a voiceover because I can't remember. Voiceover guy here, 388 renminbi is 39 British pounds or 63 US dollars. For comparison, here's an entry-level Fizik Arione CX, 240 grams. So 240 grams compared to 165 grams. So maybe an 80-gram saving. Sorry about the dirt on this one. So yeah, here we see the real legit entry-level Fizik Arione CX. Don't know when it came out of the factory. Sometime made in Italy. Maybe. This one definitely not made in Italy. The bonding, yeah, looks okay. I'll try to get focus. Yeah, so the leather on this one, the dimples. I don't know if they're called dimples. I don't know about leather. But yeah, the little dimples are super fine. Whereas on this one, they seem a lot bigger. These flexy areas are just cut into the leather. Same as on this one. Yeah, shape-wise, look like they got the shape right. On the side, looking like this. This one, looking like this. Just for comparison, my super cheap Chinese carbon saddle, 112 grams. So yeah, 112 grams for that one compared to the 165 for this one. One thing that is missing is on the back of this Fizik, we have the area to attach accessories, such as lights and saddlebags. But on this guy, no such luck. But I guess this is the race saddle, designed to be lightweight. So yeah, don't have that. So I believe standard aluminium rails or metal rails are the circular in profile, 7mm by 7mm, and carbon rails are supposed to be 7mm by 9mm. But if we have a look at this, yeah, we got more than 10mm there. So that's if you've got a seat angle clamp that clamps sideways, such as some of the ones on the Cervelos or the specialized S-Works on the Venge, you might have problems. On my cheap carbon, cheap and cheerful rails, They're 8.8 millimeters. So yeah, close enough to the 9 mil that they're supposed to be. If we have a look at the standard metal rails, yeah, exactly 7 mil. So that's what they should be. So why does the size of the rails matter? Well, most of the time it doesn't. But if you have a seat post like this one, the S-Works Aero seat post that is on the LA Sprint and also on the Venge, because they clamp the seat post clamps the rails from the sides. They have these little hooks, and if the saddle rails are too tall, these little hooks can't go over the top. Specialized also have these, which are for aluminium rails. You can see these ones are for the 7 mil by 7 mil. They're not quite as tall, whereas these ones are for the 7 mil by 9 mil. But the saddle rails on this are 7 mil by 10 mil. So let's see what happens when we try to put it on. So I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this, but if you look here, the saddle rail is just too tall. The saddle rail is too tall so that these little hooks can't quite get it in there. It's close. It's close. I may try filing down the rail. It only needs like half a mil off. Maybe I'll try filing down this rail. Let's have a try. Again, if you've got a seat post clamp like this, like a Pinarello style one, it doesn't matter. Again, these two will just separate, and if your rails are taller, it doesn't matter. They'll just separate more. So if you have a seat post like this, no problem. Carbon rails of any height are just going to fit in the gap in there. But if you have a seat post like the one I showed you before, you're going to have a problem. This was it's about half of the carbon dust that I felt away. So, yeah. After some rather vigorous filing, we're flush in the clamps. However, I assume these rails are hollow, and when you're filing, you're obviously working away at the wall. And I have no idea how much of the wall I've left. I think I only took off around 0.2 millimeters. But I gave it a few steady hits earlier, and nothing snapped. So yeah, wish me luck. I'll see how this holds up. So I've now put about 150 kilometers on this. No breakages, no bendages. It's comfy. It's as comfy as the Arione, which I was missing. I love the Arione. Saddles are a personal thing, but the Arione worked for me, but it was too heavy, and I was too cheap to buy the real R1. And hey, being in China, I thought I'd check this out. But it's holding up well. I'll let you know if that changes. Again, if you want to see some more videos of these strange fake things that pop up in China, subscribe to the channel, and I'll try bringing more in the future. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.